How's it going, Laser Bruce? Up, I'm Sixkilla and welcome back to Danganronpa THH. Now, you remember in the last episode we left it on a cliffhanger. We are brutally wounded and we are working our way to the gym, but we heard a bunch of noise. I believe it's after 10 already. We don't know what it is, but we're about to find out. Let's get into it. It's Sakura, by the look of it, fighting Monokuma. Before me there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. My god. She looks like Akuma. No, one side's not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat. No longer compromise.
So she's the spy.
No longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay, but you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be the Masterminds spy? Yeah. The next generation legend. Stand tall galactic hero. The end. Jesus Christ, there's only 7 of us left out of 15. Over half of us are dead now. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. Oh yeah. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Still. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura's the Mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, that would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay.
In that case, let's eat till we pass out. What do you mean, in that case?
'Cause, I mean...
Look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you feel your belly, I'm sure you'll cheer up, so let's eat.
Okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat until we can't stand up.
What?
That's like a Deep Impact style, Meteor Impact, Extinction level event combination of foods. What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right, since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have Alter Ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet. She's right, we just have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it!
Yeah, think happy thoughts, not deathly thoughts.
You know?
Like when we get out of here, right?
For serious.
When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. I mean, reborn as someone serious.
Well...
Are you okay? It sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. I'm totally okay, I'm not going to die. Why? Because there aren't going to be any more murders. What makes you so sure?
According to the spirits...
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
However,
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway? Like 52% or something.
How about that?
20 or 30%? That's terrible. That seems really low.
It's not like some occult mystery.
It's not ESP or whatever. Of course I'm only going to get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap.
I told you. My fortune telling isn't some occult thing. So what, are you just like working with statistics?
So,
Fortune telling isn't a cult?
You got it all wrong.
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put them in the same category as cattle mutilation. Cattle what?
So...
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually,
No, you're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. It all happened one day when I went to get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home.
but
Before long,
the end is nigh!
the sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
They abducted it because it was made of a cow.
And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then, still floating there,
They abducted your
the
burger.
entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand.
Was it the meat patty?
Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess.
Surely you'd be
You
able to
can't
notice
trick
that.
me.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
How do you see that? That is cattle mutilation. I kinda got lost halfway through. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
You can't say that. Hina, you're dumb as well. I stink of... How dare you? Well, you do stink though. That's fine. That's fine? Anyway. I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Yeah!
Me either. I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too, of course. I would never kill any of my friends. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. And we got rid of most of the douchebags. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. But,
Well,
to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too.
But...
They're so hard to deal with, they only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without them, I say. That was enough to prove we were united for the time being. But within that bond was hid weakness and fragility. Chapter 4. All-Star Apologies. Who was that? We began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us. Oh, okay. We're gonna have a wander. See if we can find some new areas, huh? I guess going this way is gonna be obvious. Must be up more. Always seems to be up more. Maybe? We shall see. Should I check that room? Can I go back to that room? In here? It's in here, eh? Or is it on the 3rd floor? This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. It also leads to the secret room. I should probably avoid going in there, getting in and out of there too much. There's no camera though. She said so. Okay, we are on the 3rd floor. I don't remember there being more stairs, but that might be just my poor memory. Ah, this way. That's right. There was a fenced off section there. So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time we have to find it. It's not gonna happen. Data lab. No good, the door's locked. Guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is called the data center. But what's behind the door is a total mystery. Classroom. Meh. Classrooms have always been boring. Headmaster's office. The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's room. The Headmaster's room? There must be something worthwhile in here. The door's locked. Damn it! Office? We in. Whoa. Lots of flowers in here. This is the office. But of course there's no hint of any teachers that we'd be able to rely on. Oh, here we go again. There's a picture on the floor. This picture. It's Hifumi and Celeste. Is that Sayaka in the back? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like this in a world full of despair like this. So does that mean the picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here. Including Sayaka. No, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be a fake. You're fake. Monokuma popped out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on. Then you're saying this picture is real.
Hey,
If there was such a thing as a Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take it first, second, and fourth place.
too bad.
Actually, it's probably not true. I asked you a question, is this picture real or is it fake? Oh Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey,
But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you end up feeling like you're the one being split.
it's true.
Picture is real, no more, no less. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real. It's really real, if that's true. If that's the case... What the balls? Indeed. There's a flower on the desk. Somehow it makes things feel that much weirder. Yeah, the flower is weird. Everything that pops up is flower. And the camera, and crap. Alright, what else is out here? Chemistry lab? Nice. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Sayaka? I mean, Sakura. So Sakura is lost in conversation with Hina. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the Mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina. What is it, Makoto? Do you need something? No, it's nothing.
So then...
Really? Well, okay. Damn, she's gonna kill us if she suspects us, man. Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the Mastermind, but I can't when she's with Hina. You need something? It's nothing. You sure? Okay then. Let's check out the room. It's a remarkably big shelf and it's stocked with all kinds of medicine.
That's right.
Listen, Makoto, listen. Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. Okay, Hina, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine.
Okay.
And what? They even have Proteinzyme X. What's that?
Hey!
A high quality protein drink. It's nothing like our cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Ah, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up on some more prayers then. Gold mine, huh? Okay. You know, whatever floats your boat, man. Let's go. Does that mean there's more rooms to check out still? I mean, there's the classrooms. Oh, hello. Music room. Can we go in there? Yes. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom, it's more like an actual concert hall. Kyoko?
Hey,
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think?
so...
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Ah, well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What?
Attacked? By who? They came from behind and I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry, I know how important those
That's
were.
fine.
It's okay, I already saw what I needed to in there. And I half suspected the Mastermind might come after you. What?
Because...
When I discovered the room, the Mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go in the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted to see how the Mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the Mastermind actually knew about that room.
It would seem...
But to attack you and steal everything in the room? That must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the Mastermind's identity. Then you knew I was going to get attacked?
That doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said you must not leave?
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that, not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wasn't going to have any say in the matter.
So then...
It's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding
Am
something.
I wrong?
That's...
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well...
Hey,
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right, and there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. We gotta tell her what we saw. I haven't found any conclusive evidence yet. If I talk about it now, it could just make things that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. So, I'm not allowed to tell her? Okay. Fine. Why are you giving me the option then? Sorry, I can't tell you, not yet.
correct.
So that's your answer.
However...
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, and now you're unwilling to share. I'm sorry, I really am.
That's fine. Goodbye.
With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall to talk to the others. I tried to tell you, lady. I said, tell her. Not long after I got into the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... So is this everyone?
Well then.
Let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. Kyoko? She's ignoring me.
So,
Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
that's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad. Yeah, it looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. Ah, this is bad. Metal sheets had been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
In other words...
Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounds exactly like the kind of place we'd find some clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside.
But
Who cares about a stupid
how
lock?
about that?
Should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What was that?
What?
No, please, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said?
What the heck?
Hell no, I didn't.
Hey!
Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room.
Unbelievable.
Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had such faith in you.
That's my room, you know.
How you repay me? With
It is now, anyway.
betrayal?
And you think of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. Do you have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? Oh, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad.
Damn it!
I'm not mad.
What?
You're totally mad.
This is kind of
I was
depressing.
hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having these thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously?
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. That's a rule now, you jerks. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Is he gone? Oh man, I was scared for my life. I'm sure he was gonna kill me for serious.
Well,
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt there's something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that's a rule, there's nothing we can do. Find the key? We can find the key.
Yeah.
There's a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor. It had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. But it's not all good stuff though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. Poison? They're all labeled clearly though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. We probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well,
Just in case. You know what I'm trying to say. Just in case? Yeah, I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he discovers it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the Mastermind. So has everyone said what they need to say? I think so.
We're serious.
It looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed. No, I have something I'd like to report. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture almost just like that one.
Huh?
Another one? But this time the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. And they were all smiling. In the classroom, the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka?
But
How can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it. But if the picture is real, then everyone who's in it... There would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be. It's a fake. But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
so then,
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died. Huh?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys, stop fighting. All your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted? Looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. Byakuya, you all have that same sunken look in your faces. You were all so ugly before, you shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry?
just a second.
Why are you apologizing? Leave us alone, you're not a part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough, your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he finally just say something useful?
hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something?
it would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Good idea. A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath. If Alter Ego did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. A mixed bath. I'm sure Monokuma would be keen on that. He'd really love that idea. When I got to the dressing room, Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. With Master. You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up, stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way, we have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well,
No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. What are you, his dog? If that's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asked. He just loved being mistreated. Well, fine, if you really want me gone, by all means.
what?
Hey guys, what's going on? We'd like you to move. Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg.
What?
First a mega masochist, now a super sadist? Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
What? You SOB!
Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Makoto. Give me the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech. Why are you acting like you're not a part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and I said, please, I'm begging you. Will you please let us use the laptop? Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse.
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to old Ego. Thanks.
You really came.
I'm gonna make everything into a song and dance, don't you, Togo? Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to keep you all waiting.
correct.
Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come.
Um...
I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands had started to shake.
Just a second.
Move. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then,
Here we go. Kyoko began typing. The words appeared as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out?
Leave it to me.
Sure. I analysed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But if it was meant to be more than just a normal school life, the students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
I
That's
see.
exactly the situation we found ourselves in.
Hey,
It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. What? Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever.
no way.
It was the school itself. Doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
just a second.
I don't think Older Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
That's right.
It seems that the reason they devised the plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean?
What?
Yeah, what kind of name is that for something?
You see,
Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and closed
I
down.
see.
Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy took place, and whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging
That's
ground.
right.
They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
so,
But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey,
And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko would type the questions into the computer, and the answer they got was...
sorry.
I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless, I'm sorry. And that's all he said.
What?
Then is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing.
So,
There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the Mastermind. The Mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the Mastermind's identity?
sorry.
No. That I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope Peak staff, the one who finalised the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
The headmaster?
Is here in the school?
Okay.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right? He did say now, though. Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
Serious?
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are you supposed to do? I'll find another way. No matter what it takes, I will find the
No
headmaster.
matter what?
So,
Kyoko, what's going on?
I
can't explain, I just know that I have to find him. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then,
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else?
sorry.
That's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here.
Sorry.
Then it really is all over.
hey,
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
So,
It's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead.
Huh?
What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but
Okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
Anyway,
Well then, I guess that's it. That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you.
I see.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
Okay then.
Maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kind of tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode. You can't get tired, you're a program. So Alter Ego did everything he could.
indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
But,
I feel kind of sorry for him.
But
I feel sorry, but he's just a computer program, right?
well,
I know, but he still did everything he could for us, you know?
hmm.
I mean, yeah, it did, but that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Sometimes. Good job. Good job. Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I did. I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I felt the same.
Hey.
Come on, it's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really?
Huh?
I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human. I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
that's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend.
Hmm.
I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. And there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right?
How about that?
And we're running out of friends around here. Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So,
Anyway...
What?
Don't so anyway that. It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where.
hey,
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Do you really mean that?
Wait.
The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking?
What?
Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago was what started everything.
Well,
Yeah, he said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. Did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I didn't really watch the news, so
I'm sorry.
nothing comes to mind.
Anyway,
That event led to the closing of
at the
Hope's
very
Peak.
least,
If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to this school.
What?
Maybe all the students were killed or something.
However,
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
could it be?
Maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that, I suppose it's not totally implausible.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
anyway,
Maybe, but right now, there's only one path to us.
so,
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak
Correct.
Academy. We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
no matter what,
As long as we get our hands on him, I think... Kyoko? When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
Well,
But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
so then,
Well, our business is done here. So for now, we should get out of here. Good idea.
Yep.
Then I... Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Akuya's gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further. Good call. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're not still mad about that whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't even matter. Even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building.
Now I'm really angry.
My head's about to boil over with rage.
Please!
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra.
Boom, boom.
It's this on the wall of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Huh?
Fang for a fang? Be careful, he just chanted the incantation of devastation. No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. What's he talking about? Nighttime.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Ah, good. I need my beauty sleep.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. And entry at that point.
Now Kyoko's gonna kill us because we made her angry.
Okay then.
Kinda glad we didn't
Sweet
tell her
dreams,
now because she's
everyone.
gone psycho
Good night.
over it.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug fight.
Correct.
So it's nighttime. What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it makes me feel better that way. I agree.
It's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. So everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious for the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we'd learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my head. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before, and apparently the headmaster was the one behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried. But I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. At least we're still alive, I guess. Let's talk a bit about where I was before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push this forever. It's a really incredible offer." But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp, I don't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
That is a terrible story and makes no sense. Thanks. Oh, so helpful.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
You got it. First things first, I need to head to the dining hall. But first things before that, we need to wrap this episode up because we are out of time for today. We found a lot of information in that one. A lot. Now Kyoko hates us, so we could be in trouble. But we will continue, and I assume we're going to get some free time shortly. Maybe we can make her like us again. If only just shared the information about Sakura. Which he should have done, since she shared her information with him. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting out for me, and I'll see you in the next one.